Imagine being offered a role in one of the most iconic war comedies of all time, only to turn it down for a movie that would later be dubbed a career wake-up call. That's exactly what Burt Reynolds did when he passed on a chance to play Trapper John in MASH to star in the now-forgotten adventure film Skullduggery. But here's where it gets controversial. Was this a bold artistic choice or a costly misstep? Let's dive into the story behind this decision and the lessons it holds for aspiring stars. By the late 1960s, Burt Reynolds was on the cusp of superstardom. His breakout role in CBS's Western series Gunsmoke had already cemented his place in the industry. When the opportunity to join MASH came knocking, it seemed like the perfect vehicle to propel him into the big leagues. The film, directed by Robert Altman, went on to become the third highest-grossing movie of 1970, a cultural phenomenon that left an indelible mark on cinema. But Reynolds wasn't part of it. Instead, he chose Skullduggery, a film so poorly received that it's now a footnote in his otherwise illustrious career. And this is the part most people miss. Skullduggery wasn't just a flop, it was a turning point that forced Reynolds to rethink his approach to Hollywood. Skullduggery follows Reynolds as a treasure hunter in New Guinea, searching for phosphorus deposits alongside his sidekick, played by Roger C. Carmel. When they join an expedition led by an archaeologist, Susan Clark, they stumble upon a tribe called the Tropis, who are believed to be the missing link between apes and humans. Here's where it gets ethically murky. The expedition's financier plans to exploit the Tropis by breeding them into slavery, turning the film into a courtroom drama where the protagonists fight to prove the Tropis's humanity. Sounds like a recipe for thought-provoking cinema, right? Wrong. Critics panned it, audiences ignored it, and Universal Pictures lost a fortune. So, what drew Reynolds to this doomed project? In a 1976 interview with Gene Siskel, he admitted he liked the script, but quickly realized the production was a mess. Badly directed, kind of sloughed off, he said, though he praised Susan Clark's performance. But here's the kicker. Reynolds later acknowledged that the film's failure was a much-needed reality check. As he told the Chicago Tribune in 1970, after a string of wonderful, forgettable pictures, he realized he needed to be more selective. This epiphany led him to smarter choices, like starring in Fuzz and taking on the iconic role in Deliverance, a part originally considered for Marlon Brando. By the mid-1970s, Reynolds was one of Hollywood's most sought-after stars. Skullduggery may have been a misstep, but it taught Reynolds a valuable lesson. Not every script with potential translates into a successful film. Did he regret passing on MASH? Maybe. But without Skullduggery's failure, would he have become the discerning star we remember today? That's a question worth debating. What do you think? Was Reynolds' decision a bold gamble or a costly mistake? Let's discuss in the comments.